We're going to kick it off with Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Galatians 4 and 16. We're going to start at 12. Brethren, I beseech you, be as I am, for am I, ye are. Ye have not inquired me at all. Ye know how through infirmities of the flesh I preached the gospel unto you at the first. And my temptation which was in my flesh ye despised not, nor rejected, but received me as an angel of God, even as Yahweh Shai. Where is then the blessedness ye spoke of? For I bear you record that if it had been possible, ye would have plucked out your eye and gave it to me. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yeah, so that's what the man of the Lord is becoming. They become your enemy because they tell you the truth, you know. So that's what Galatians 4 and 16 is giving out. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Enemy, hated, hateful. One, hateful towards an intent of harming. Adversary, foe, demon, unfriendly, unbeliever, heathen. Jeremiah 2 and 2. Go and cry in the ear of Jerusalem, saying, thus says the Lord, thus says Yahweh. Yes. So that's what we out here saying. You know, we're not talking of our own selves. We saying, thus says the Lord. Revelations 17 and 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So that's what's happening. That's what we're reporting live from right now. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Jeremiah 2 and 14. Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a slave? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Yes, Israel is a homeborn slave. Haggai 1 and 6. Ye have so much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earn wages to put into a bag with holes. So that's what Israel is. Everything he earned here, he putting into a bag with holes. You know, he can't keep nothing. You know, despicable Esau, he got it sold up. You know, he working you like a reel. Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's what's happening right now. You know, the woman, they have compassed a man, you know, working executive jobs, even bus driving, you know, to janitors, you know, they compass the man. The man, he has all type of records and things of that nature. So now, you know, he can't get a job here, he can't get a job there. So the woman, she done compass the man. Isaiah 3:12.
He's up right. Praise the Lord.
Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are they oppressors, and women rule over them. My people, O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error, and destroy the way of thy path. So the Lord said, the children is all oppressors, you know, because now, you know, they bad as fuck, you know, they growing up monsters, you know, and the woman rule over them, you know. They, like I said, the woman have compassed the man. And O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error, and destroy the way of thy path. So they causing us to error, you know, with the bullshit. Isaiah 3:12. No, we're gonna jump to verse 16. Moreover, Yahweh said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with a stretched forth neck and wanting eyes, walking and menacing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of their head, of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh would discover their secret parts, you know. So now, you know, they walking around showing they camel toe, you know. They bald headed, you know, in this part, you know. They putting on weavers or not, you know, and that's taking their hair out. And it's all by design. Jump to verse 24. And it shall come to pass, instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of girding and rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomach girt, a grind of sackcloth, you know. So now, you know, since they wearing these pants and things of that nature, they smelling real bad, you know. They getting yeast infections, you know. They're not letting that thing breathe, you know. So now ain't no more sweet smell in the vagina. It's ooh-wee, pew-wee. They man shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. So when she get through going through all this Jacob's trouble, she gonna be desolate. You know, she ain't gonna have them, being the shit no more, thinking her shit don't stink, and driving these fancy cars. And because when Jacob's trouble, it's gonna be a shortage of water, it's gonna be a shortage of food, pestilence, so they ain't gonna be able to hit that water often, and you're gonna smell them from a mile away. Pew-woo! Let's go to Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for tent trees, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. Yes. So their day is coming, Right now, they feeling themselves, They just doing a lot, but soon and very soon, all this is gonna stop. Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it's going to be a lot of trouble around here. No more beautiful days. It's going to be famines, pestilence. Revelations 3:10. Because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I would also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's going to be real trouble around here. But the man of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, appointing angels around them, and he's going to watch over them. He's going to keep them from the hour of temptation. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down for you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. So he gonna come down with a lot of wrath because his time is almost up. It's Thuvo. It's finna be finished. It's over for him. So he gonna come down with great wrath. Second Ezra 5:8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and fire shall be offset out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters. Yeah, so that's what did already happen. They bringing forth these monsters, these childrens. I was at the store, and a young lady, she had her daughter, and her daughter was crying, for some candy. And she's like, you always do that when we come here, I usually have some compassion for them, and and buy the little girl some candy, but her mama was a monster and her daughter was a well-trained baby monster, so that's why this book is so sharp, and tells the truth about the upcoming events and what's going on. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and fire shall be offset out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters. So they already done brung forth monsters, Like I said, the young lady, she was a monster, and she was training a well-trained baby monster. Sirach 25:12. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Give me any pledge but the pledge of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darken her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he hear it, it shall sigh bitterly. So when he hear the talk of his neighbors, tell him what his wicked wife done, how she was around the corner shaking her ass in front of a whole bunch of mancesses. How she was down the street smoking crack. How she was nicking like a Safeway chicken, smoking cigarettes. He gonna sign bitterly. The neighbors, they gonna give it to him. Yeah, your wife was down there doing way too much, And I hate you wicked women like I hate pregnant roaches, All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So let the portion of a sinner fall upon her wickedness. As climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man, and trying to climb up a sandy hill, for an aged person, an old person, that's pretty rough, That's how, a woman with words to a quiet man, like, would this bitch ever shut up? This bitch talk about everything. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So don't stumble on her beauty because she look good. Because she thick as a snicker. And she's very beautiful. Don't stumble across that because she might be the coldest, wicked bitch ever. A woman, if she maintains her husband, is full of anger, impudent, and much reproach. So if a woman is taking care of you, Oh boy, she gonna have a lot to say. You know, hey, yo, lazy nigga. You know, I'm doing all the work here. You know, I'm doing. You know, get off your ass and take out the trash. You know, I was once with one of those. You know, I just got out the penitentiary, now it was her house, you know, because she had the lease, you know, and boy did she give it to me. She made my life miserable. A wicked woman abetted the courage, make it any heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it wicked hands and feeble knees. So a woman that won't comfort her man when he's in distress, when he's stressed out, he can't find nothing, you know, things is going terrible for him, you know, and she don't got no comfort for him, you know. She giving him more stress. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. If she go not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So that's what we doing. You know, if she doing too much, you let her go. You know, if she cheating, you know, and committing adultery, let that whore go. Sirach 26:1. Blessed is the man that has a virtuous wife, for the numbers of his days shall be doubled. You know, so a virtuous wife, you know, she helps out the numbers of your life, and she double that. A virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. You know, ain't that beautiful? A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear Yahweh. You know, so a good portion, you know. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he has a good heart towards Yahweh, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. You know, so if you got your mind set on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, you gonna always have a good spirit. Yes, you will. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. You know, jealousy.
Thank you. Gotta be grateful.
Yes. And the scorch of the tongue which communicate with all. You know, so a jealous woman over another one, that's the worst thing. You know, she can't hold her tongue. She gonna speak it, you know. She's hateful, you know. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that has hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. You know. So having an evil wife is like holding on to a scorpion, you know. How about that? A drunken woman and a gabbler abroad causing great anger, and she would not cover her own shame. You know, so a drunken woman, boy, is she terrible. She's always doing too much. She's always doing too much. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, you know. So she gonna always, you know, she gonna have them eyelids with makeup on it, with that eyelash on there, and she gonna always be looking, you know. Keep your eye on that. That's why pimps say, keep your eye to the ground, bitch. You know, don't be giving that pimp, you know, looking at the other pimps, you know, because she has a haughty eye, you know. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straiten, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, you know. So you got to keep that daughter, you know, don't give her liberty. And that's what the daughters out here right now, they got too much liberty. And that's why they doing way too much. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee, you know. So don't marvel if she do some crazy shit, or she flap off at the mouth, you know, and be real rude, you know. You know, like she come with a new guy, you know, to the house, you know, and you ask her, you know, who is this young man? You know, like, who is this young man is you with? And she come off like, my husband, you know. Don't be crazy, you know. Don't marvel at her if she trespass against thee, you know. You just ask her a question, you know, like, who is that guy that just dropped you off, you know? My husband, you know. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every edge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow, you know. So she opened her legs to every man, you know. She getting poked from here to Figaro to Slauson. The grace of a wife delights her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. You know, so that's a beautiful thing. A silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh, and there is none so much worthy as a mind well instructed. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. So a shamefaced, you know, and faithful woman is a double grace. As the sun went, it arise in the high heavens, so is the beauty of a good wife in the order of her house. You know, so that's a beautiful thing there also. As the clear light is upon the holy candle, so is the beauty of the face in ripe age. A harlot shall be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh. A shamefaced woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh. A woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonors him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. Yes, yes, yes. So We was just out here, you know, preaching the word, trying to be a faithful servant, doing my duty. And they're gonna hate you because you tell the truth. Let's end with that. Galatians 4:16. Where is then the blessedness ye spoke of? For I bear you record that if it had been possible, ye would have plucked out your own eye and have given them to me. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? No, so that's all we out here doing, trying to tell the truth, you know. But we become their enemy because we tell the truth. And with that, we're going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.